Yo, what's good, Deech TV? I'm back. As you guys see, we went through a little rebrand, Coach Deech TV. Um, I'm excited. I'm excited. I've been itching to make this video. And putting some things into place. I'm gonna get you guys a lot more reactions. So what's going down is um, I'm getting back to my sports roots. I know you guys have seen a lot of lifestyle vlogs and things like that, and I still will provide some of that, but um, sports are my first love. I'm a basketball coach, of course, but um, I love the NFL. I love college football. I love Major League Baseball. So I kind of want to get back into just going over some content, discussing sports topics, just giving you guys another perspective, my perspective. I feel like I'm pretty knowledgeable on some stuff. So I hope you guys really enjoy it because it's something I'm passionate about. Sorry for the long delay for coming back to you guys, but we're here. So the video today we're going to look at was a topic of the weekend. It was Colorado versus TCU. Uh, this is an electric game. If some of you haven't seen what happens, which most of you who probably watch this video have seen what happened. I called it. I called it, and y'all can go on my Instagram. It's in my bio. Go on my Instagram, and I have proof that. And if you want proof, DM me. I have proof that I said Colorado was going to win this game. I knew they were going to win. I've been monitoring Colorado all year long from the Well Off Media channel. Shout out to them. One of the best YouTube series you'll see on here. I've been monitoring them all year since the inception of Dion as their head coach. I've been watching them every week, seeing the guys come in and out. Um, Pause, guys. I've been watching them since seeing all the guys that they brought into the program, the new guys. I've been monitoring guys. They've had Clemson transfers, Florida State, Auburn, Texas, um, maybe not Texas. Excuse me. There was one guy. He went to Tennessee, Texas A&M, and Texas, something like that. But these guys have brought in some guys, and it's like, and they have the right coaching staff. Look, if you guys aren't believers now, you should believe. So we're gonna just hop into the video. I'll talk about all the stuff I've been observing, and we'll go from there.
As Colorado, led by Coach Prime,
This was such a crazy atmosphere,
to
man.
take on 17th ranked TCU. Second ever meeting
I was so
between
hyped for
these
this
two.
game.
Last year, it was TCU winning in Boulder. And we'll
Gus
start.
Johnson, he's one of my
Major
favorite
Everhart
announcers.
returns
He
it.
just calls a good. He
And
calls a good game.
Everhart, still on his feet, finally goes
See the
down
intensity
for
right off the
three.
get go from Colorado. They don't even show that
And
first drive
Sanders
because TCU
out
went three and out.
wide. And it's Michael Harrison. Harrison gets close to
This
the
guy is a
house.
returner who just caught a tight
Third
end,
down
pretty
and
good.
one.
Returner
Looking for the
to
first
Colorado.
down.
Colorado
Anderson
marches right
spins
down
out
the
in front.
field.
Gets it.
It was Prague,
Sanders
Dylan
looking
Edwards,
wide
freshman. They call
open.
him Everyday Dylan.
Touchdown. Dylan Edwards.
Kid's good,
6
man.
to nothing lead. What you get is a confusion here
Yeah,
between the
kid's
linebacker
good.
and the end, and Colorado just exploits it by getting the
And that's a
back. There's
difficult
Summers
pass
got
too,
him,
man. I
and
can't say
Humberstine
enough
goes
things
away.
about Shooter. I'm gonna
First
talk more
down at
about
the
him later, but
31.
that's a difficult pass. That's
Sideline
not just
throw,
that
left
easy.
shoulder.
That was one of the few passes they got on
Your
Travis Hunter,
receivers at the
but
top of your
that
screen.
was the only reception they got
Morris
on him
looking
actually all
good
game.
and
Got caught,
intercepted.
bro. I think they were in cover three right there. He made that read a little
Touchdown,
too late.
Colorado.
Safety was fine.
He
Got
never
him.
saw Woods. Creeps
Mm.
in from the backside, makes a great play
That's
to
a
go
big
to
play.
the
Even though,
desktop
yeah,
lead.
Colorado didn't capitalize off of it.
And
It's
Sanders
still,
going off the
they got a
board.
kick block,
Reed
but
breaks the tackle, gets to
it still was a
Edwards
big play.
for
You stop a team
Sanders.
in the red zone from
Here's
scoring.
Sanders,
That was a
drops it
touchdown for
off.
them.
First
Jimmy
down,
Horn Jr., USF
Colorado.
transfer.
Horn
Get busy. This is the block kick.
got it up. And it's
Kid has a
caught.
boot too, but it was a bad
Loose.
snap. Happens.
TCU has
Denver
it.
TCU gets the ball real
Across
good, field
midfield.
position.
Easy
This
block.
is
Would have been a
this is
safety
if I had
stuff
any doubt at
on
any
the
point,
outdoor.
this is when I got
And
it.
15 on the
Because
43-yard
I
line.
thought they were gonna run it up.
TCU throwing it, and
And
it's
that kick block.
backfield.
Good field
Morris.
position.
Morris looks underneath.
Colorado was getting
Has
killed
a
all day
receiver.
with the crossers. That's things they just gotta clean up. Defensively, they struggle. They struggle.
The handoff.
And it's Trey
Sanders in the end
Sanders.
zone. Touchdown,
formerly at Alabama. Deion Sanders was trying to recruit him too. Kid is from he's from the Fort Worth area, so it was pretty good, easy fit to go back to that school.
Second down and 7. Here's the run.
There's Edwards again.
Sanders all day to throw the
Shador
football.
calm.
Guns it underneath.
Finds him. Wait. He let that route develop. Xavier Weaver from USF also with Jimmy Horn. They were teammates. Boys was good. Lost a lot of games though.
Buffalo marches it straight into the end zone. Beautiful job by the right side of that offense.
Savion Wilkerson from Jackson State. It's an HBCU guy. He had a decent game too.
Morris to the sideline.
That was a little pinball. Missed this. See, Colorado, man, they missed some opportunities, man. This game could have got hectic. This game could have got hectic. TCU missed some opportunities, and then Colorado missed some opportunities. I heard Sonny Dykes in the post game was he kind of downplayed it, like, yeah, we made some mistakes. Like they made some mistakes too. Like this fumble right here, it's costly. Fumbling your own red zone, basically. It's costly. It's unfortunate. Ran into somebody's leg causes the fumble, but gotta hold on to the pill.
Third down and 3. Morris drops it off. Looks like a first down.
So,
yeah.
hey, they made some mistakes. But you gotta look. Hey, that's what comes with the territory. Can't be making no excuses, Sonny Dykes. Sorry, brother. Kind of maybe just reveal what happened in the game. But, oh well, Trey Sanders had a big game, real big game. He's a force. He's a force. Shador stands on. He was standing in the pocket all day. That's an elite pass, bro. Stood in the pocket. He doesn't run much, but he doesn't need to because he has pinpoint accuracy. Pinpoint. Philly gets a good snap this time. Drills it. Right before the half. That's a good way. That's a big, hey, that's big for the psyche to go into halftime with a lead, man. And then they come out, screen, everyday Dylan. See ya. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Boys got world-class speed. World-class speed. I know that hurt.
Dylan Edwards comes out, but he outruns his offensive line right there, and he realizes, oh, I better get back in the pocket. He gets back.
Little Darren Sproles like it. That's like Darren Sproles, look just like it. He's only a true freshman too, so he made up for that mistake he made. But you know,
TCU down at home, and they run the football.
TCU, this hurt though. TCU, you get the 10-point lead. They let just that's the stuff that Colorado's defense, and they will fix it. Deion Sanders is a defensive guy, so you got to fix that. This tight end's nice. He had a decent game. He had a real good game. He's a serious weapon, tight end. But you can't give up a touchdown like that. Just I don't mind a field goal, but we got to be able to extend the lead. That was Wilkerson, I think. Now you leave the door open for them. You got to put teams away early, man. You can't play games. That's what teams like Georgia, Alabama, they do a good job of. This one hurts. 2nd and 8, got a team pinned down. They made a great punt. Look at this play Travis Hunter makes. This is an elite play. Because look what happens next. He goes off of the slant route and then goes to the wheel. Bro, that's high. Regardless of the athletic ability that took, that was insane. But the mental part, bro. He's been watching film. He's a sophomore too. He has a whole nother year. Colorado couldn't capitalize. That crossing route, I told y'all. That's too easy. It's too easy. Colorado gave him some opportunities. But that drive before, they had a drop pass. So that could have been, that would have been a drive starter. A couple things. It was some things happening. Shador does a great job of looking off safeties. That's a perfect pass. It's a perfect pass. 40-yard pass, 1 yard from the hash. Everyday Dylan. Again. That's 3. And he got the number 3. He's got a tough video on his page. It's a Gunner song. He says like, three reasons, and as he's holding it up, the three, it says as three reasons. I give you three reasons something. It is hard. It's a hard video. And it was just some undisciplined things Colorado was doing. Like, bro, come on. Like why y'all sending two guys after the running back on the read? Like, look, only one of you you got him. So only one of you gotta account for him. Zone read, you have to remain disciplined. Quarterback was handing it off frequently, but this was a big play. 3rd and 16. Trust your guy. He looked off the safety again. He had an in route on the other side. Looked them off. Looked at Jordan's safety to that side, but that safety, bro, you got to know. I don't care about that in route. Travis Hunter streaking down the field.
Sprints out, throws, caught, first down. Travis Hunter, 10 of the 20.
I just want to see Travis Hunter get stronger. That's probably the only
sprinting, sets, deliver.
Look at that. Look at that pocket presence, bro. He just rolls out, gets his feet set, hips into the throw. Watch this route. He's looking for it. See Shador roll out. Yo, these boys they think the game too, man. They got chemistry. They've been in the lab. You can tell. They've been in the lab. This is a killer though. After Major Everhart, that's a real Texas name. Yeah, got out of there. But another big stop. Nothing came of it. But you can't give it like these are little things like that, man. You can't score and just keep giving can't trade buckets. But TCU was doing the same thing. But neither team could get a stop. And honestly, I don't know if it was so much defense. Colorado made some defensive mistakes, but that watch this. Boy, that boy Dylan Edwards is the truth. Travis and Shador getting a lot of hype, rightfully so. Dylan Edwards, bro. If he doesn't do these are dynamic plays. They're just putting him out in space. They're not doing nothing special right here. It's just letting your athletes be athletes.
Here's Morris. He'll throw it with time. Sideline battle.
That's bad. That's bad. That's just bad.
Here's Morris.
Pretty sure that was a 3rd down too. This is the 4th down. Good one-on-one tackle. He almost missed it. Good one-on-one tackle. Miles Slusher. He's an Arkansas transfer, SEC transfer, but they had the worst roster. And he was like a starter too. That's the best feeling in the world, going into somebody else's track, taking it over. Man. Woo! Prime era has started. Coach Prime era has started, man. Come on, man. You can't script it any better. He gets the era started off with a W. Come on. Shador Sanders, 510 yards. He said, this is the highest. He said, I'm an HBCU transfer. This is not bad. This is the most yards I ever threw for in my life. That's how easy it was for him. We got to put some respect on these dudes' name. And one thing I wanted to talk about Shador, and I was just thinking, I was watching some stuff. Was just thinking about it, bro, stay another year, regardless of what happens this year. I mean, if you win a national title, go. But I don't think Colorado is going to win a national title. I am very high on this football team, but I don't think they're going to win a national title. That's a lofty goal, and they're going to shoot for it. But I don't know if that's going to be the case next year. It'll be a 12-team field, so you can make something shake in that atmosphere. But right now, I don't know. They'll be in the Big 12 next year as well. So this TCU Colorado matchup will happen again next year. But Shador, stay a 4th year. Honestly, Caleb Williams is going to go number 1, flat out. He's going to go number 1. There's a lot of quarterbacks. Drake May is going to come out. Michael Penix is going to come out. It's going to be a deep class. So I don't know if I necessarily would want to be in that. Maybe wait till next year. See who's out. Maybe have Drew Aller. Nah, you're better than him. Shador is better than him. Yeah, I don't really. It's not too many guys that are sophomores right now that I'm like Cade Klubnik. Shador is better than him right now. Doesn't run as well, but as a passer, Shador is better than these guys. So if I'm him, I stay another year, run it back with my dad. look, let's do something special. You know he's gonna Prime's gonna recruit some more guys this year. He's gonna get back into that transfer portal, get some more guys. His team is pretty young, so they're gonna have their main core pretty much staying together. Xavier Weaver, I think, is the only receiver that's gonna be gone. He's a grad transfer guy, but everybody else is pretty much there. Travis Hunter, Kwamani McLean will be playing both ways next year, from what Dion said. So, stay another year, man. Run it back. I was really impressed with Colorado, man. I believed that they were going to win this game. I really believe that were going to win this game. I watched their discipline and with the transfer portal the way it is, Dion hiring all these head coaches. Their offensive coordinator was a head coach at Kent State. They have another guy who was the head coach at Missouri Valley State. Um, I don't know if it's Dancy. I don't know if it's him, but somebody on the staff. Um, so don't quote me about the dancing thing. I don't. I know it's but they had two head coaches. So you got head coaches in charge, like a charge of different position groups, and um, that's what you need to run a team. And Prime is just the CEO overseeing, making sure everybody is embodying what he believes. So it's an interesting dynamic. But Prime is and the team has 6 penalties all game, six. Like that's disciplined football. That means this team is disciplined. They were more disciplined than the other team. Made some mistakes, drop passes, fumbles, stuff like that. But you got 6 penalties in your first game with all these transporter guys. Like, oh, you guys yapping. Lee Corso, he's too old. Like, no offense, bro. I respect you. You're a legend in the game, but you he was saying TCU by 50. Like, bro, you're just being disrespectful, and I know you're not watching football. You're not watching football at all. You're not even tuned into what Colorado's doing. You've seen nothing. You never went to the school to visit them and see what type of talent they have, anything. You just were making an opinion off of your emotions because you don't like, oh, he did something different than the way you would do it. Well, he's not you. And more than likely, he may have more success than how you did as a head coach. So, I don't look. Prime did his thing, and he did it his way, and we can all try to say like what we want to, like what we would do in a situation. But he revamped this team. Yeah, he's not. He's really not successful. He's won one bowl game in his career. So, yeah, Lee Corso needs to cut it out. Leave Prime alone. He's the Super Bowl champion, Hall of Famer. He's in a different stratosphere than you. And he proved it. He shut everybody up. He proved them wrong. That's what it's about. Like, look, we can say whatever we want, and now people are trying to say like, "Oh, TCU had a lot of turnover. They had 7 returners on defense." That and Sonny Dyke said that was the area that he thought his team would be the best at was defense. And their offense was really good. Their offense will have success. Kendall Browse is a great offensive coordinator. His scheme, I thought they got a little too tricky-ish at times, if that's a word, whatever. Um, but he's a good offensive coordinator. But their defense got cooked, and they had 7 returners. So and that was what the coach believed that they were high. They were high on that area for them. They expected them to dominate. Um, but a lot of people don't. Like I said, a lot of people did not. They were making their opinions and assumptions and never went to Colorado to see the roster. You just saw transfers on Instagram and then be like, "Oh, they got the worst roster." That guy he works for, he's an ESPN analyst, said Colorado has the worst roster. This was just irritating because I'm watching Well Off Media Channel and I know what's going on. I see the guys coming in. I see the work they're putting in. I see guys running stadiums. And no, granted, all schools are doing this, but it doesn't. But if you're not watching the guys and seeing the talent level, how are you going to make an opinion on that? That's crazy to me. And these guys have 6 figure salaries and don't do real research. That's insane. I'm a basketball coach, and I know more about Colorado's football team than you. That's insane. That's insane. I guarantee you the guy who said Colorado has the worst roster, he probably can't name before that game, he probably couldn't name 5 starters. He probably could name Shador, Travis, and that's it. Honestly, I don't think he knows who Xavier Weaver is. I don't think he knows who Jimmy Horn Jr. is. He didn't even know Javon Antonio. These guys are good transfers who have numbers and proven. They're proven at their university. And you got Miles Slusher transferring from Arkansas. You got Shane Coates, bro. They have guys. You had a guy from Washington who was a 5 star. Come on. Like, do your research. He had a couple of guys from Florida State who started. Like, bro, we can't do this. We can't just make opinions and not do our research. But that's my spiel, man. I'm excited for Colorado football. I'm an Oregon fan, but Skull Buffs at the same time. I gotta root for Dion, and he's my brother in Christ. So I'm always rocking with my brothers in Christ and whatever they do. You know what I'm saying? As long as it's on the righteous path. But I'm excited. We're gonna probably review every Colorado game this season. I'm gonna try to get some more games and see if we can review some more games. But man, this is an amazing game. These guys put on a show and I'm excited to see what they do this season. But more content on the way. Like I always say, put God first, stack your